Welcome to the Playbook, where real estate meets strategy, hustle meets results, and every episode gives you a move you can use today. I'm Jeffrey St. Arromand, cast member of Owning Manhattan and partner of the Trisha Lee team at Sirhan. So now let's get into it. So listen, let's have some real talk for a minute. Did you know that 7.2 million homes in the US are sitting empty right now? And it's not because nobody wants them. It's because the tax bill to sell is insane. In LA alone, the average seller over 65 owes over $185,000 in taxes. So you have capital gains, depreciation recapture. It all adds up super fast. So what do the smart investors do? They use something called a 721 exchange. You transfer your property into a fund, you get shares back, and you collect quarterly cash flow and no taxable event. Now, it's a platform called Flock Homes is making this accessible to everyday investors, not just the big ones. So the catch? It's a one-way door. Fees will eat into your returns, but you're not avoiding taxes forever. You're just kicking the can down the road. And sometimes kicking the can is exactly the move. Now, speaking of making bold real estate moves, one couple didn't just buy a home in another country. They bought a wedding venue and renovated it in 2 months. Crazy, right? So a designer and her fiance found a 1920 stone manor in Spain on their equivalent of Zillow. 5 beds, a garden, a pool, all the great stuff. And they thought, why not just buy our wedding venue? They bought it sight unseen for €370,000. And before the wedding, walked in wearing their hazmat suits, scraped the ceilings, and somehow finished it with both families all ready to go for the big day with 55 guests. What a dream wedding. And now it's a vacation rental, an event space called Pazo Palmero. The lesson for investors here, find a local event planner before you buy. They'll immediately tell you if a property works as a venue, what you can charge, and what the demand looks like. You have zoning, you have septic systems, parking. Now, all that part is less glamorous than the vibe photos, but that's where the money lives. Now, here's a number that'll make you spit out your coffee. A 3-bedroom apartment in Alcanta, Spain for $134,000. Renting for about $1,000 a month. That's close to a 9% gross yield, and financing is available to non-residents at 2 to 3%. Americans are now the top foreign buyers in several Spanish regions because the price-to-value ratio simply doesn't exist in comparable European cities. Now, heads up on 2 things. 1, Spain's Golden Visa program ended in 2025. And there's a proposed 100% property tax on non-EU buyers currently being debated. So the window may be tightening. The other catch? Remote construction is a nightmare without local representation. But the advice is simple. The system rewards people who've done it before or who know someone who has. So do your homework, build your team, and get there before everyone else catches on. Whether it's deferring taxes with the 721, turning a European manor into your wedding and your cash flow asset, or grabbing a Spanish apartment for what a used car costs here, the theme is the same. The best deals go to the people who know the rules everyone else is sleeping on. Do your research, build your team, and we'll see you on the next one. Now, that's just not news, that's the play. Be sure to follow the Playbook and subscribe to Estate Media for more real estate news, strategy, and stories that actually matter.